Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having 8th and hopefully the final episode of the Karl Franz campaign as the short version. And without further ado, let's check the objectives we have and victory conditions for short campaign victory. We need to wipe out the Barrow Legion and other things are okay. So for long victory, we should capture 20 more settlements and expand our areas somewhat more. But without further ado, let's hop in and start improving the empire. And I think we have a turn here. And some pirates seeking to cause harm. Fortunately, they were thwarted. And Belacor once again. So I guess it's no use to fight this battle, and I guess they will raise the settlement once again. I think we want to stop this war, and Kappelberg is besieged by Skaven armies. Middenheim is besieged by the Shadow Legion, and Count Schwarzhelm is ready for duty. So, I think we need to locate an army that could rush to the northern front. Okay, it seems we will be able to beat this Skaven. Let's do it. And that was actually quite important victory, because now we can send this army to reinforce the northern parts of the empire. And I think we need to recruit some more units. Okay, we have these regiments available, so I think we can hurry a bit faster, especially to Talabheim, because then the units will replenish a bit faster. Here I think we should replenish troops a bit and then assault Grimhold. It shouldn't be too difficult. And this army here is especially important. So, Castle Artois is our target. And since we cannot besiege it... Oh, we can actually besiege it this turn. So let's begin the siege. And let's hope that some enemies don't come to spoil the siege this time. And I think this army here could rush towards some enemies as well. Maybe we don't actually need it in the north, but maybe we should replenish it a bit and then attack against those greenskins. And then we have Karl Franz here, and Akendorf will be our target once again. And it seems it falls to us right away. And I think we want to improve the walls there to increase the defenses. And for Karl Franz, I think... I think we will go for Mighty Forge, because we should be able to get steam tanks pretty soon. And for these guys here, I think we will make them a bit tougher, especially as they cannot get any new training skills. And I think it's time to see if we can do some upgrades, or maybe we should save in Altdorf for the Imperial Palace. We might actually get it next turn, so let's try to build it next turn. And let's hope that Middenheim will hold, at least for now. There are actually 3 enemy armies in the area. That's quite a lot. Okay. So these guys are declaring a war. And I don't want to intercept those, because it will spoil the siege. And I think we will fire some volleys from the Hellstorm batteries and then withdraw. As there will be quite a lot of enemies. Fortunately, this army seems not to be too tough. I think we should be able to handle it. And then most of the undead should be quite slow. So we might actually have a chance of winning the battle here. So 2 enemy armies in about 1.5 and 2 minutes. It's a bit sad thing that there is so much forest in the area. The rocket batteries cannot be as effective as they could be. But let's try to do our best nonetheless. And is it so that the enemies there will actually wait for reinforcements? I guess that's so. So maybe we should position our army a bit better. And the rocket batteries should be able to fire pretty soon, at least as the enemy gets its army ready. Quite a large army actually. And it seems to be rather well coordinated. It's interesting that humans are in such a way in league with the Barrow Legion, but that seems to be the case. And apparently no charge, at least yet. And at least the flyers are coming in. It would be nice to take down at least some of the enemies before the main army can get here. And it seems they don't have too much of a luck hitting the enemies at the moment. And it seems some of the enemies are regenerating as well. Maybe our missile units should begin firing soon. Let's try to take down those Wargeists. And let's see if we can take down the Terrorgeist as well. The only question now is when should we start fleeing or withdrawing? And maybe the Hellstorms and Archers should start withdrawing already. And the Heroes as well. So we won't lose them. And the rest of the units as well. Okay, a close defeat, but I think we were able to cause quite a few casualties to the enemy. Well, maybe not as much as I would have liked, but at least some. And our army shouldn't be too broken to fight another battle. I'm wondering, would we need another army to beat that Barrow Legion and its allies? So at least the Red Duke took quite heavy casualties compared to his full army strength, and the settlement garrison and Cassion are in pretty decent shape. But if there will be a new battle, I think the garrison won't be joining it. So at maximum it will be that Cassion and some other. I think we will take this one. And let's improve our relations with Northland. We can have a new technology. Or maybe we should actually take this one. And here, of course, the tricky thing is that at the moment we have some difficulties getting back to our own territory. I think we need to at least replenish some of the casualties we have suffered. In one turn this army should be ready to move out. And here of course the question is, should we try to cause some more damage to the greenskins. Maybe we should.
Bring me to my men. Is it time?
Actually, this will be quite hard to defend, so
I command here.
I think we won't be overstaying our welcome here.
By the comet.
Actually, it might be the case that we cannot hold Middenheim. So let's move to Högik.
All right. Base camp for now.
Get some new troops.
Huntsman General.
And let's see how far we will get with that.
I am the Supreme Patriarch. Do not waste my potential.
And I think we need to be careful not to extend or overextend with Balthasar.
Yes, my lord.
And then in Altdorf we will build the Imperial Palace. And I think I want these buildings as well, at least at some point. But I think we will start raising a new army in case these Shadow Legionaries come this way. And also if we need to reinforce the Western Front.
Outdoors, man.
And let's see our diplomatic options. I guess we will want to have peace with these guys. So our northern front will be a bit better secured. And here I think we want to benefit a bit more from trade. I don't think we want to join the war just yet. Okay, it seems that Shadow Legion did not assault Middenheim just yet.
I will hear your petition, but make no...
Okay. They declare war.
My lord, a Skaven host has burrowed out from beneath our settlement and is threatening to attack. You must prepare for battle.
You're overruled.
Awaiting orders. Your word is my command. Guided by Sigma. I will do anything for Sigma.
And here let's move against Karak Ratsiak. And I think... maybe we should do something about those Varenka hills. Let's sack it. And then I'm wondering whether we should raise it or keep it.
Yes. Ready.
But let's head there to replenish. And here the question is, if we quick march here, are we strong enough to aid these? Yes, we are. Excellent.
Huntsman General.
So, Shadow Legion is not so tough after all. And here with this army, we could try to conquer Karak Norn, but I think we have traveled far enough without further support, so let's replenish troops and garrison filed off. And I think we want to build something in Altdorf. Imperial Port would be quite nice. And this conclave of battle wizards. So let's make those. And maybe this as well. And I think we have a turn.
Greetings from Sigma.
We don't want to join that war just yet. I guess we will pay some tribute, and I think we will handle this with mercenaries. And let's see the situation in here. So this enemy army is quite close still. It has taken some damage, I think we can besiege the settlement.
Cast evil out.
Huntsman General.
And here, so Black Pit is under Vanaheimling control. I think we need to recapture it, even though it has been quite a while since we last time had it, but nonetheless. And here the question is, do we have enough strength to capture this? So maybe we will just pull back. And in Akendorf we will wait a bit until the defenses are reliable enough. And we have some pirates or vampire ghost armies in our area. And I think this army here could move to Isleheart and recruit some more troops, for example some huntsmen. And I think we have a turn. Maybe we could actually upgrade that one.
You are not welcome in my court, yet here you...
Okay, once again a war. And let's see what the Barrow Legion will do. So, they will attack. I think we will want to initiate the fight, and let's see if we can cause enough casualties to continue the fight, or whether we should leave. And of course, one option is to try to take out Heinrich and then move out of the area. And of course we could try to hellstorm this area here in order to surprise the enemy reinforcements. And once again, the terrain is not too good for our purposes.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Crossbowmen. My orders stand.
And I guess this will be our strike team.
Take position! Prepare for combat! By the twin-tailed comet! Get them! Get them! Awaiting orders. Heldenhammer! For the Emperor! Ready to serve! Pray for glory! Which target, General?
Seems the Red Duke is coming for rescue.
Sigma call! Ready for orders!
So at least for these guys, it's time to get out.
Immediately! I speak, you act. No lingering! Move out! By Sigma! At speed!
And I think we will shoot one more volley and then withdraw.
At once! War! Now! Sir! No lingering! By Ulrich's wrath! Very well. Death to the faithless!
For the Warhammer!
We are Sigma's heirs!
And I guess it's time for you guys to withdraw.
Sigma, preserve us! Charge! Emperor's might! Eager for battle! Faith in the comet! For the Empire! Great march! Withdraw! The accused will die! Take position! Withdraw! With haste! Great swords! Slay the heretics! Great swords! Withdraw! Hellstorm rocket battery! Sigma, preserve us! Now! Great swords!
And it seems once again I waited a bit too long to withdraw. And it really seems that we need another army to this area. Because the terrain here is not too well suited for those rocket batteries that clearly are our best damage dealing units in these battles. And let's hope that the direction of withdrawal was actually useful so that we could get into our own area to replenish the troops a bit faster. I don't think we want to confederate.
What does the Emperor bid? Close in and kill. Your deaths shall be a warning.
Honored to serve. I will do anything for Sigma.
And we actually lost one unit. Maybe it was an archer unit. So let's take a regiment of renown instead of it.
Protector of the weak.
Sir? Sigma.
Okay. So we could engage this army here.
It is war.
And apparently we cannot.
Yes, my lord.
But maybe we could support the army so that we can have a victory.
I will marshal the men. By Sigma's right. On march to strengthen the Empire. To the provinces.
And I'm just wondering, does Karakatrin need a defensive army? Or should we send this army to guard the southern pass here? And Karl Franz could go and join some of the more hostile areas to lend his strength for victories there. And it seems the black bit has been mostly abandoned by the enemies, so let's take it for us.
This is ours now. Hunt and forage.
And then we have Arnau and Wrecker's Point as targets at the very least. And Needling is, I guess, somewhat secure. So maybe we could make paved roads there. And here, let's get some more resources. And let's see our diplomatic options.
The dragon.
And in Marienburg, maybe we should build something as well. And I think we have a turn. And it would be important to gain victory in maybe 8 turns before the end crisis begins. So that would be quite a bit easier that way. Okay, once against the pirates causing troubles, but it seems mostly for themselves. And it seems Waldenhof will fall. It was, I guess, sacked. And Musilon is under attack. Let's see if we are able to defend the city here. And I guess our defenses will be concentrated on this area here. And it seems we won't be having any walls here. And I guess the tactics is that the spears will hold the enemy in place, while the crossbowmen will take them down.
Halberdiers! For Franz! Quick march! Yes, my lord! Go!
Okay, so he's at least regenerating.
For the comet, ready! Sigmar guides us!
And I guess we want to be able to win this battle here. And a defeat. I think one of our difficulties here in this game is that it's difficult to find an anchor to our fronts. So whenever we try to push in some direction, then the enemies will push from two other directions at the same time. And that's causing at least quite a bit of difficulties for us in this game. It seems we managed to cause some damage to the enemy, but not too much. Okay. Those guys can heal for one more turn. And this army should be ready to assist next turn as well. And let's hope we can take down that army.
Yes, my lord. Let us move.
And let's recruit some new units. Take a level. And it seems Castle Drakenhof is looking quite a bit more pleasant place at the moment as it was some time ago. Maybe we should move against R now.
We hunt our enemies. Ready.
And Waldenhof needs some repairs. I don't think we should invest too much in the Forest of Gloom. In Akendorf, the growth might actually do some good. In Auerheim, let's make roads. And I think we have a turn. Okay. Some dark elves declaring a war against us as well. And Kappelberg was destroyed.
To battle! For the Emperor!
And once again, Castle Artois is under siege. Let's see, we can have one unit of great swords, one unit of Imperial Knights, and I think we are ready to reinforce the army here. And it's not quite enough,
Sigma is with us!
but at least better than last time.
By Sigma!
And maybe we could finally take this Karak Ratsiak.
Yes, a sound plan. Pick up the pace.
And let's see if Arnau will fall to us. Yes, it will.
Battle positions. Moving, scouts.
And then Wrecker's Point should be rather easy to take as well. And I would really like to have that logistician for this army as well. And the army here is practically doing nothing. Maybe we should move against Karak Norn.
The nation calls.
Now,
At the same time, I think we need to secure this area a bit better when it's possible. And there is once again a Shadow Legion army approaching. So we would need some additional defenses in Middenheim. Let's build that one and let's see diplomatic options.
my will. It is not find my heart.
So, how much would a trade agreement cost to us? I think we will take it. And I think we have a turn. Okay, some settlements are besieged. And once again there is enemy army there. So I think we need just to be on guard duty with that army. And I think Arkendorf should be pretty well defended at the moment. And let's move in encampment stance. Let's see the situation in Middenheim. So there is Belacor once again. I think Karl Franz can move to rescue, while we take Wrecker's Point for us. Next turn it seems. And you can take encampment stance, and I think we should recruit some additional troops. For example, great swords and spears. And here, let's take that technology. And how is the constructions in Altdorf going? Pretty well it seems. So we want to upgrade this one rather soon, and I think we have a turn.
Greetings from Sigma.
At the moment we don't want to have another war. I guess that's an allied army. Yeah. I think our amount of prestige is quite decent at the moment.
By Sigma's right. Now,
And actually our allies have captured that Varenka Hills. That's actually really nice.
That will do.
And the settlement here is ours. Maybe we should make a hunting camp there.
By the comet. It is time. The nation calls.
I see no other option.
And it seems Belacor is leaving in a bit of a hurry.
Warrior of Sigma.
Once again, some Vampire Coast pirates taken down. And now we are going to have a decisive victory. I think we will take it. And Castle Artois is ours.
True servant of Sigma. ancient cause.
And it seems Heinrich is last of his kind, and our next target in this area is to take down Couronne and also recapture these areas we have lost here.
Champion of the faith. Arch-Lector. I serve Sigmar.
Into the wild.
And let's see about Arkendorf. Can we make some upgrades there? Actually we can, and rather good upgrade at that.
This is what we've trained for. Claimed for the Empire.
And it seems we are starting to secure the northern provinces as well. At least for now. And at the same time we are losing Svorak. Well, it was an isolated region, so not too big of a surprise there. A Pyrrhic victory in Fort Bergbreeze. I think we will take it. I think Nordland can control Norden. And Misty Hills has been secured. And Castle Artois is besieged. I think here we will need to build some garrisons.
Huntsman General.
And this army should regain some strength before we move forward.
Is it time?
And I guess with this the Barrow Legion should be destroyed. Or at least almost.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector. I live to serve
Let's
the
go to hunt them down. And we have a short victory. Nice.
What orders? Praise be to Sigma.
Huntsman General.
I think the orientation here is a bit weird. So maybe we should actually cancel that recruitment and
Okay. Move out.
go to rebuild
Huntsman General.
Gisore.
Tracker of distinction.
I guess it's pronounced that way.
How to proceed. Huntsman General.
And once again some enemy armies on the move.
For the nation.
Let's see if we can beat this army. Apparently not.
So, on march. Yes.
Men, war calls.
Forward. Tense up. Covering ground.
I will marshal the men.
And I think once again we should focus on Altdorf. And Kappelberg should be reconstructed at least at some point. And I think this is everything for today. So we have achieved the short victory. We could continue so that we should control Nordland, Ostland, Hochland, Midenland, Talabekland, Ostermark, Wissenland, and the Wasteland. So mostly rebuilding those settlements. And of course, then there will be the end crisis here as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. You can also post comments, ask questions, and so on. And I think our next stream will be Medieval 2 Total War, a Byzantine Empire long campaign in very hard difficulties. Have a great